Welcome to the Fresh Toones Show. My name is Dave Paltz, and today's show is going to be an Earth Day recognition show. I'm going to share some Earth Day songs that I've written over the years. Some of them are kind of critical and maybe downers, like the Mother Earth Destruction Blues. But most of them are just encouraging songs for us to be aware of Mother Earth and how precious this planet Earth is and all the gifts that Mother Earth has given us. It's going to be an appreciation day, and I hope you enjoy some of the songs I'm going to share with you. One of my very earliest songs was called Lake Placid, and it was a song about how acid rain, coming mostly from Ohio, from the coal furnaces that were used to make electricity, those clouds of pollution were coming over New York State and getting blocked off by the Adirondack Mountains, and consequently they were killing a lot of the forests that were there. The evergreens were just turning brown. A lot of the lakes were becoming dead because of the pollutants that were killing the fish off. So this song called Lake Placid was about that. And it was right about the time when a lot of attention was being paid to our environmental protection. This song is called Lake Placid.
Gonna go camping in the Adirondacks, gonna lay down beside the waters, gonna take my fishing rod with me, gonna fish in the lakes around Lake Placid. So blue, so clear, so clean, well you can almost see the bottom. Soon you won't see a shadow within them at all, 'cause there will be nothing alive inside them. It won't be long, 'cause the smoke keeps pouring in from Ohio, from the smokestacks that reach towards heaven, filling our skies and tearing our eyes and killing our wildlife. Mr. President, what you got to say? If it don't make a buck, don't get in your way. Well, you better take a few of those dirty dollars and clean up the mess your friends have made. There's a rain, and it's a falling on the lakes of New York. Acid rain, piercing right through our hearts as it's killing the parks in New York. The smoke keeps pouring in from Ohio, from the smokestacks that reach towards heaven, filling our skies and tearing our eyes and killing our wildlife. Gonna go camping in the Adirondacks, gonna lay down beside the waters, gonna take my fishing rod with me, gonna fish in the lakes around Lake Placid. Lake Placid, so placid. Lake Placid.
Well, human beings can be kind of slow learners sometimes, and luckily New York State did not miss that window where we could fix things there and cut back on the pollution and get our lakes in the Adirondacks back and get the forests green again. Took a lot of work, and a lot of folks fought against the environmental changes that had to be made to save the Adirondacks. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about the origin of Earth Day. Started in April 22nd, 1970. And it took a year or so after the big oil spills in California. They were doing all this drilling along the coast. And at Santa Barbara, they had this big oil spill that ended up killing like 10,000 seabirds and dolphins and seals. So the citizens of California said, no, we're going to regulate that. And eventually they got that cleaned up. That resulted in a lot of folks being mobilized to try to fight for those regulations. And it was about a year or so later that the first Earth Day celebrations were held. It was an important movement that made me think a little bit more about planet Earth, and I've been actively singing about some of the changes we could make to make things better and contributing to those causes that fought for those changes. This next song is called Until This Planet's Green, and it addresses some of the problems and things like greed that are slowing down the process. In the end, I think it's a song that's positive and saying that we aren't going to stop until this planet's green and that we can do it. Until this planet's green.
Who's that I'm hearing over there? Just a yellow bird in a cage, begging please take a look at this planet before it's gone. Take a look, take it now, find your heart and live your love. Sing your song and raise your voice, give your hand to Mother. Give up the mask, anyone can see right through it. You're not fooling, you're just pretending to yourself. If you're not happy with what you see, open your eyes a little wider and see what could come to be. A world of our own making, taking from us instead of her. All of us healing the wounds that Mother Earth's endured. No more denial, no more leaders who besmirch. The ones of reason who see the damage everywhere they search. We can't deny it even though we don't want to change. Devoured her for so long we must moderate our appetite. Guide our mind to help her turn this ship about. Renew our patience to see her back to health. We won't let you die in the hands of greed. We will help you until this planet's green. Take a look, take it now.
Well, I've been doing a lot of talking today, so I'm going to try and cut back and get more music played. But I did want to mention one thing. A lot of times, folks that we wouldn't think would have been involved with promoting Earth Day, one of a very unlikely person at the time was President Nixon, who actually went out and planted a tree on Earth Day and really helped to create the Environmental Protection Agency. I don't know where that side of the Republican Party went, but we sure could use the other side of the aisle to try and cut back on the carbon emissions and slowing this process of global warming. I know folks don't use that term anymore because somebody put some big money into changing the term to climate change. When the term global warming was used, a lot of people perked up. Even some Republicans said, well, yeah, we can see that happening. That could be a major problem. Well, we changed it. It's climate change now. I did mention earlier in the show that I have a song called The Mother Earth Destruction Blues, which is not a real optimistic song, trying to encourage a little thoughtful fear when I've been singing this song, The Mother Earth Destruction Blues.
Sorry we destroyed Mother Earth. We got addicted to their juice, and then we had no choice but to dig and dig and dig, and now we're looking for some place to go, somewhere peaceful with greens and blues, something like we once had before we destroyed you. Well, we've got the Mother Earth Destruction Blues. Too long we covered our eyes and ears like fools. We pretended we didn't see, but now we do. Glub, 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 glub. We got the Mother Earth Destruction Blues. Sorry, Mama, but what more can we do? We had a fine party at the cost of you. Well, we got the Mother Earth Destruction Blues. The time to leave is coming soon. Don't miss the last spaceship or you're doomed. We got the Mother Earth Destruction Blues. Floating through space with no home to go to. Looking out the porthole, thinking just what did we do? No, yeah, we got the Mother Earth Destruction Blues. Oh, yes, we do. We got the Mother Earth Destruction Blues. We used to sing with joy, but now we sing the blues.
Well, I started my last introduction saying I'm going to cut back on my words because I've been talking too much today. But keep this short. Like Woody Guthrie would often do, he would take some old songs that people were familiar with, and he would change the words to make them more contemporary. Well, I tried that with one of Woody Guthrie's songs here, and it's called This Land Needs Care from You and Me.
God's land, we're stewards of the land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land needs care from you and me. On the road family was here before Columbus. As we were talking, the clouds were fading. How to make things work for you and me. big trucks kept honking, but we kept talking. We found a way to work together, 'cause if we don't, we're both in trouble. 'Cause this land needs care from you and me. And we went marching down the road together. We planted seeds and sang together. And when the children became the elders, they sang, this land needs care from you and me. This land is God's land. We're stewards of the land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land needs care from you and me. Yes, this land needs care from you and me.
This is the Fresh Toones Show, and today is an Earth Day celebration show. In an effort to keep my introduction short, I'm just going to tell you the name of this song. It's called, Are You a Science Denier?
Are you a science denier? Believe the earth is 6,000 years old. Are you a science denier? Say our climate is not stressed by what we do. But the children said, please be careful. But their parents did not heed. The children could not understand it, how anyone could refuse to see. Are you a science denier? Believe politicians right to say what they say. Are you a science denier? Deny your eyes as the waters rise. But the children said, please be careful. But their parents did not heed. The children could not understand it, how anyone could refuse to see. Are you a science denier? Can you see your planet melting in your hands? Are you a science denier? Can you hear the children's voices when they sing? Please be careful. Please heed our song. Tell us you understand it, 'cause the choice now lies in your hands. Yes, the choice now lies in your hands. Yes, the choice now lies in your hands.
This song is called Sweet Nature's Brain.
We've been given the gift of reason. Sweet nature, she is blessed. If we refuse, lack to invest, then lost ways will be our guest. IQ is just a number. What an insult if we ignore. Let us seek our own inquisition to unlock the prison doors. We've been given the gift of reason. Sweet nature, she is blessed. If we refuse, lack to invest, then lost ways will be our guest. The bars that would deny us appreciation of nature's brain and all the treasures there. It's time we prepare for the breakout to see the reason is our best pal. We've been given the gift of reason. Sweet nature, she is blessed. If we refuse, lack to invest, then lost ways will be our guest. There is nothing sweeter than the nectar in her fresh air. What we've been given here was bestowed with love and care. We've been given the gift of reason. Sweet nature, she is blessed. If we refuse, lack to invest, then lost ways will be our guest. Sweet nature hums along with each bee she invests, in the hope that humans will use reason for what's best.
I think this is the only song I ever referenced Earth Day in, so I'll play it today. It's called Who's Laughing Now?
Who's laughing now? Oh, who's laughing now? Well, who's laughing now? Well, no one's laughing now. You laughed at Earth Day and those that saw its word. You laughed at the scientist and you dug for all his worth. You laughed all the way to the bank and laughed at the folks you fooled. Then you fiddled with the planet till you brought her to her knees. Let us rise up and defeat the greed. Sing above the pain from what we see. Let us work to follow nature's way, to let love lead the way. Who's laughing now as the oceans rise? Who's laughing now as the farms all become dry? Well, no one's laughing now. Let us work towards living green. Teach ourselves again how to breathe. Living free with Mother Nature and the lead to bring things back to where they need to be. We need to love more. We need to care more. We need to give more if we want to be whole. If we want to be whole.
Well, not the most upbeat song to end on, but that'll wrap up today's Earth Day celebration on the Fresh Toones Show. I hope you all have a great week. Think about our environment, do what you can, sing your songs, and have fun. Take care now. Bye.